Hi everybody, Steve Griffiths here, developer of the MTPredictor software program. In today's video I'd like to share a great example of how correct position sizing can help you in your own trading. Here is a chart of the 3-minute ES. This is the S&P E-mini for yesterday, that's February the 15th, so Tuesday the February the 15th. You can see we have a couple of setups here, so let's go back and have a look at these one by one and see what would have happened. So here's the first setup. Let's put the analysis on. This gave us a potential short trade with a risk reward of 5.3R on a black STF, so it's a standard MTPredictor short trade. Let's move forward one bar and see what happens. Well, here the trade was actually entered and then stopped out on the very next bar. So this is what we call a -1R loss. In other words, a -1R, in other words, one risk unit loss. So if you want to look at this, it's $375 loss, 375 or one risk unit. This example we're using 2% on a $20,000 account, so our risk unit is under $400. So okay, that trade turned out to be a losing trade. As we know, losses can and do happen when trading. This is a matter of fact. But the trick is keeping the losses small, and this is what we'll see in this example. A couple of bars later we have another TS3 sell appear on the chart. Black STF, so it's a perfectly valid trade, a standard MTPredictor trade. Let's put the analysis on. We put the analysis on here, so we'll be short from this level. Our protective stop would be here for a potential 4.2R trade. Move forward, the trade's now entered. Let's keep moving forward. Keep moving forward, and as you see, the market now is declining nicely and has actually declined right down into the first target. Standard MTPredictor guidelines are then to look at the STF in relation to the strength band, and here you can see the STF is what we call weak because it hasn't reached the strength band. Therefore we look to take profits at this target, and if I go forward, that turned out to be pretty much the low of the day. So a great place to take profits. In fact, actually here, up at this level, was almost the high of the day. In fact, the high was here, but it was pretty much the high of the day for price-wise. It then came down to take profits at pretty much the low of the day. So a pretty good trade all in all. But that's not the important part. The important part is the size of the profit. Here we can see that it's 4.2R. Now what does that mean? It's 4.2 risk units. So in other words, the profit is 4.2 times greater than the initial risk. So here you can see our position sizing. We've changed our number of contracts on these trades to again keep our risk at $400 or less, produce a profit of 1,696. Can I call that 1,700? Can I call that 1,700? Well, let's do it exactly. 1,696. Now, do you remember we lost 375 on the prior trade? So 1,696 minus 375 equals 1,321. So even though there was one loss and one profit, overall it made $1,321. In other words, just over 3R profit. Because you remember, this was a -1R loss. This is a plus 4.2R profit. So overall, -1 plus 4.2 equals plus 3.2R overall. And that is the whole key to why we use position sizing in MTPredictor and why professional traders use position sizing. And I'm amazed that many amateur traders have never even heard of it. It's because when you have profits and losses, it doesn't matter about the number of profits. Too many amateurs get hung up on having a high percentage of winners, which actually is very, very difficult over time to do. But the true key to successful trading is when the profits come through, they are large. Just like in this example had a profit of 4.2 times greater than the loss. So even though we had one loss and one profit, overall on the trading day we made a profit overall. And that is the important point about trading, is keeping the losses small, maximizing the profit. It's the whole key that successful traders utilize in their trading day after day. And the way we do it at MTPredictor is to use correct position sizing, so when the profits come through, they're greater than the losses. It really is as simple and straightforward as that. However, you have to have a software and a trading approach that uses correct position sizing. So when the trades are losses, the losses are kept small at -1R, and when the profits are large, they come through at multiples much greater than that, as in this example, plus 4.2R. So great example of MTPredictor in action on the 3-minute ES from yesterday, where you can see the automatic setups and how they unfolded.